Everyone has their own technique as to throwing the bowling ball down the lane, but which one is best for you? As an individual who bowls on a regular basis at tournaments and league events, I feel that my testimony can lend you information regarding the basics of the game of bowling. I hope to persuade my audience to bowl a certain way to increase their knowledge and as well as improve their game of bowling in total. Everyone has their own technique when they are bowling. I'm here to tell you which one will be best for you. Today I will be discussing the drilling of the bowling ball, your specific bowling step approach, and a lesson on how you should play the game of bowling. First, I will inform you on the necessaries of bowling. The low scores result into conventional bowling ball drilling versus fingertip ball drilling. The approach, your release, which is single-handed or two-handed release, and the strike and spare shooting. Now doing this, the conventional versus fingertip ball drilling, fingertip and single-hand throwing is the best way. I'll go and show you more pictures later on. The 5-step approach versus other steps. 5-step is the best way. Handling the bowling ball, and also the follow-through, which is the release. So right here it's showing you how to walk and how to set up your steps of bowling. Normal people use a 5-step approach. This is measured from facing the opposite lane and walking casual until you feel comfortable with a 5-step, 6-step, 7-step approach. Once you get that, it's all in the form of going back to the lane. So you can see this girl right here. She's already had her 5-step approach. The 1 is pushing the bowling ball, 2 is dropping the ball, 3 is in the backswing, 4 is in the release, and 5 is the follow-through. The difference between conventional drilling and fingertip drilling are as follows. Fingertip, which is the picture shown to the left, is the more professional way to bowl. You get more revs on the bowling ball, and it allows you for less friction in the ball, which allows for better consistency and better scores as well. Conventional ball drilling is more or less straight down the lanes, not curving at all. It also allows less revs on the bowling ball, and it results in lower scores. Another thing to add about the fingertip is the more revs on the ball allows for more energy on the ball, which allows for more impact on the pins. On the dots on the right hand side, you could choose where you want to stand. If you're going for a regular strike ball, you're going to stand more in the middle of the lane and make it curve into the pins. Normally you aim at the arrows and your feet are at the dots. Okay, back to conventional way versus fingertip. Fingertip is going to be more straight into the pins. So when you throw fingertip, it's going to go straight into 1 and 3. 1 and 3 are 1 and 3 right there. That's how a right-handed bowler is supposed to bowl. If you're a left-hand bowler, it's going to be 1 and 2 pins on the left-hand side. Conventional ball drilling is going to go straight to the head pin, which allows for less impact and a dead hit basically on the pins, which allows for more likely a split to happen, which results in lower scores. A fingertip ball has multiple ways to throw it. More way of a longer swooping motion as it's shown here, or a straight way of a more down and in bowling that allows the ball to go more straight and in, depending on how you throw it. Now back to fingertip versus conventional and releasing the bowling ball. As you can see here, the bowling hand and the bowling ball, you're staying behind the ball, which means that on the back side of your hands, the weight of the bowling ball is supported by your wrist. On the right side, you can see that the ball and the hand is on the side of the ball. This results in a weak wrist, and it allows the ball to have a sideways rotation, which then amounts to skidding more down the lane and not as much energy going down the lane. The correct way to throw is to stay behind the bowling ball and throw it directly down lane and make it curve into the 1 and 3 pin, or 1 and 2 if you are a left-handed bowler. So your own technique. Damaging your body and score big. Damaging your body. Bowling can be very hard on your body depending on how you throw the bowling ball. If you're more on the low end, you could result in knee injuries, back injuries, arm injuries. It all depends on how you release the bowling ball. So your own technique and how you to improve your own technique all helps your overall game of bowling. If you're hurting, you're obviously not going to score well. So when you bend at the line, you want a 90-degree angle with your bend knee. If you're a righty, it's going to be your left knee. If you're a lefty, it's going to be your right knee that you bend. And then your back is supposed to be at a 45-degree angle, and your arm swing is supposed to be straight back and straight forward. That allows for a less friction, and also it allows the joints to move freely as well. Score big. All the information that I've given you today has allowed you to score big. From staying behind the bowling ball, to the correct arm swing, to your approach, to the ball choice, to the fingertip, to the conventional ball drilling. All that will help improve your game of bowling. So with that being said, I hope that I persuaded you to bowl with a fingertip ball and bowl with one hand. The main cause for the bad scores in bowling is lack of consistency. Everything that I've showed you here today, bowling one-handed, bowling fingertip, bowling with down lane and into 1 and 3 pins, has all improved your game already. I hope the information persuaded you today has also given you the momentum to go out to the lanes again and hopefully bowl. The next time at the alley, use these useful techniques and then pass along the information to your peers. They will also enjoy the bowling information that you have given them as much as you did, and they will encourage you and their friends also to go out there and bowl. For a successful bowling career, you must take what you learned today and expand it to the lanes. Do your part as I did mine. Thank you.